Howdy y'all, and welcome to episode 2 of my Let's Play series. I am Ragaras, and of course this is the FTB Unleashed pack. I've done some changes, messing around with some of these new bricks that are in the pack. This one is sandy brick, I think, sandy stone, sandy block. And then, of course, you got different variations. You have ornate, and then the brick. And this is bleached, I think. Can't remember which one this is, but these are different blocks that are in the game. I don't really know which mod that's from. I was just looking through NEI and looking at some of the different colors and textures, and just started messing around with them just to kind of change the look. I haven't messed with the ceiling yet, and I may change out these lamps with the like these glowstone ones, not sure. Change this area up a little bit. Went ahead and moved the switches off this wall, moved a bunch of stuff from up top. Don't really like this area, kind of a starting area. Let me turn it on. This is kind of a starting area, and I wanted to get away from this, so I'm starting to move everything just down. I was trying to decide whether I was going to do a really massive build up top for a base or just stick down here, because I have a feeling that brain crap, that 1.6 or something else is going to come out pretty soon, and so I just decided that what I'm going to do is just build underground for this Let's Play, I guess, instead of building something massive up top. Since I'd kind of already started down here, just messing around, I figured, well, just go with it. So I'm gonna do that. Closed off the stairway here. That was always bugging me. It's kind of in the way, so I just closed that off and opened it up over here, so I can still get down into the mob essence area, though. Even though I don't really need to get down here too much. Got a full tank of mob essence right now, and power and everything's good over here, so I don't need to come down there too much. Now that it's all going directly into the ME system, with the exception of those gifts, or not gifts, the loot bags or whatever they're called. Now I have started kind of messing around with some crops, so I can start getting some blackthorn is what I wanted. I was debating, and I may still do it, is making like a there's a machine in wow, must be early or something. Gosh darn it. You know what I'm talking about. It's called the Rancher, and if you have like a tank full of squid, it'll actually harvest the ink sacs. So I may mess around with that a little bit, and because right now I don't have but maybe 2 or 3 ink sacs to even start messing around with, like the Minecraft ages. Now I also wanted to kind of mess around with the solar. They do have just one ultimate hybrid. I do have all that stuff to make them in the molecular assembler chamber. Man, it is really early. Mouse not working today. Added one more pattern buffer in here because everything was starting to get crowded. Because you know, you can see that just for the solar panels, it takes, you know, all this stuff right here to do the solar and the advanced solar, and so there's a lot of stuff in here. So I added one more, took one CPU out and put in one more pattern buffer, and did make my power armor. Looks pretty cool. I figured out that it was the Optifine that was screwing it up, so when I was looking at this I couldn't see what all I had. Not really using the glove too much. Just kind of sticking with the Darkcraft tools right now. They're pretty good for what I need. They do the job. I do want to upgrade this sword, at least get maybe some repair on it. But it's a pretty good sword. I love the Bane on there. That's just so funny to watch creepers just come up and just fizzle and not be able to blow up on you. That's hilarious. It does not work on the Nether creepers, as far as I can tell, or whatever they're called. Now I've got all the UU matter for this down here. I added another room that's strictly power generation for UU matter. There's 26 geothermals here attached to this tank. Of course, this tank is drawing lava from the Nether with the endothermic pump. We'll go take a look at that in a second. So it's 520, goes over here into the MFSU. I have it shut off right now. Now there's a bug. I'm going to tell you right now, there's a bug with the matter fabricator. It is way too fast. And it's that fast even really without scrap. If you notice no scrap, it doesn't speed up, slow down. It is, see what I mean? It's just super fast. So that's way too fast. I had gone and had put these on here and stopped adding any more when I noticed that. So until they fix that, adding scrap manufacture is really pointless. You don't need to do it because it just it's the max speed that it's going to be anyways. Now that's only with the 512 being pumped into here, so I don't know if it'll go faster if you add more or not. But I mean, I've got I've got over, goodness, I don't remember how much I have now. Let me see. UU 16, 1,600 UU, and I've only made one solar panel from it so far. Now the endothermic pump is pretty cool. If you guys have, what's the lag there? If you have not seen this before, we'll go over to the Nether real quick. Okay, here we go. This is what it does. If the world will load for me there. This was all lava. I placed it here first, and what the endothermic pump does, it's kind of cool. It's chunk loading, real easy to set up, and as it drains lava, it replaces the lava with these blocks. So this was all drained out, and here's the pump setup right here. I'm just using a magmatic engine. Pour a bucket in there, and this thing chunk loads itself, and then the lava goes over to the pump. And I hate these little spider dudes. But you'll see that as it drains lava, it replaces the see one right there. It replaces it with a stone, and apparently for servers that's supposed to help out lag. But it's a pretty easy setup to do. And it does, I don't know how this will affect. I got to come in here and try to get a quarry going, I think. I'd like to do a nether quarry, see what happens with that. Well, let me pause for the cause for just a second, and I'm going to decide what I'm going to do for the rest of this. I've got so many different things that I want to do, and then we will be back. Okay, we're back. Decided what I wanted to do is, first thing I want to do is I want to add efficiency to this Darkcraft force pickaxe. It's got speed 4, unbreaking 3 right now, and repair 1. But what I want to do is I want to make it really fast for what I'm about to do. So if I put it in the anvil, of course I could do it, and it would add efficiency 5, 13 experience, and I could go get it off my book. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw it in the auto anvil here and let it take care of it. It'll enchant it. What I normally do, just in case I die, or if I need experience, I store it in this experience tome. This is another thing, part of Darkcraft. If you put it in your hotbar and you right click, it gives you experience, and if you shift right click, it stores your experience. So that's what I do with experience when I get it, is I just store it in there. Because with all the mob essence that I've got, and with the all these spawners over here, I really don't worry too much, because I can enchant books or items there, and then I can of course enchant weapons or tools or armor in the anvil also. Now, one thing I've noticed is that you cannot get unbreaking on a weapon in the oh darn it, force infuser. If you try to put a sword or something in here and you try to enchant it with obsidian, it does not give you the unbreaking. I don't know if that's a bug I'm having or if that's normal, but you can't get unbreaking. But if you do come over here and you throw it in the anvil with an unbreaking book, it does give it to you. So now what I wanted to do is I want to go back to the nether, and I wanted to see what would happen with running a quarry over here. Now, I didn't add nether ores until after all this was generated, so I would probably have to go out a bit to get nether ores, but I did kind of want to see, because I don't know what's underneath all this stuff. I don't know how deep this goes, or what the I don't know basically what this is doing underneath here, so I wanted to kind of look. And the reason I wanted the efficiency on this is so I can put it on area mode and just make a big hole really, really fast like that. And I probably shouldn't stand there, huh? Well, no, I can fly. It's not going to kill me. So it does go pretty deep. You can see that's the endothermic pump is doing that right there. That's pretty cool. Now, I don't know if it'll work on dirt. This is technically sand. No? Okay. This stuff I don't like. I don't really know what it's for other than to make soul sand. This tainted soil. You put that in some netherrack and it gives you soul sand. That's the only thing I can tell for sure is what it does. Looks like I need to... whoops. So I don't know, it might be worth, it looks like it goes down pretty far. It might be worth finding an area that I haven't chunk loaded yet. And, oh boy, these ghasts are annoying. Like the most annoying little, where are you? Get rid of that. I made a bloodwood bow, really not worth anything more than a regular bow. I should have probably done a Darkcraft one. I don't have an infinity enchant yet, or I would have. There you are. Cool. Yeah. Take that. Yeah. Oh, there's the other one. Should have made a Darkcraft bow, but I want the infinity enchant to put on it before I do that, and I haven't got the that enchant because I don't want to have to keep making, because you don't get the Darkcraft bow or arrows back, so I don't want to mess with that until I get that infinity enchant. What I may do is try the what you call it? Oh shoot, advanced. There's another mod in this that advanced enchantment table that you have to set up, and it lets you actually pick the enchants. So maybe we'll mess with that a little bit. And oh my goodness, got the big old spitters out here. These dudes are annoying. Go away. Alright, go away. And they're kind of like slimes. You kill one, and they spawn into a bunch of other ones. Of course, with the power armor on, they can't really hurt me. I put just about all the darn bats. Put about just about everything on here that protected you wise. I also did the cooling system on there, so the new heat mechanics don't. Well, I was thinking I just had a big hole in the world. You can see that I put on the didn't do the magnet. I had the coin. Where's that thing? Cooling system. So I don't worry about the heat too much. If you look over on the right hand side, you see that little bar over there. The left one that's blue, that shows your power. The other one shows heat. If you were like jumping lava, you would see that go up a little bit. I still have. So I can just jump in this lava right here. See how the heat's going up, and it's well, I don't know. Can you really see it? See the heat down there? The cooling system takes care of that. But there's another module you can put in that will actually power your armor from heat. So, I mean, you could potentially use that, I guess. It's the thermal generator, extreme amounts of heat. So I guess, I mean, you could just jump in lava and power yourself back up. What's that take to make that? Geothermal generator and a control circuit. Control circuit. I do. Geothermal, or if I can spell it right. I don't have one of those. Make one of those real quick. So now we'll just leave that in there, and then no, I need it both. Hold on. Geo. Let's take one of these. And control circuit. Take one of those, and let's see what happens with this. I'm kind of curious now. Energy generated. Weight. Oh, it adds to my weight though. What's that put me at weight at right now? 6.25, 8.25. I need to lose some weight somewhere. Where's battery? We'll go down. We'll go down to 4 here, because you know you want to stay below. There. Oh, come on! It's not gonna let me get it. There we go. Let's go try jumping it. Skeletons. Must be up top. Let's run back down and jump in the lava. Right now we're at 10.8. I think 12 is max on this. Let's see if it actually generates any. Doesn't seem like it's doing anything, huh? No? Did it go up? No. I wonder if the cooling system. Maybe it doesn't work with the cooling system. I don't know. That's not a test I want to mess with. I don't want to take my cooling system out. The armor works pretty good just the way it is, so I'm just going to leave that in there. Now, a lot of folks are, you know, I'm watching a lot of these videos, and a lot of folks are messing around with Darkcraft, and they do say it's cheaty, and I agree, you know. It's pretty cheaty. This is what I was talking about. The obsidian is your one that gives you unbreaking, and as you can see, if 3 is your max, and your button does not light up, so you can't use it. But like I said, with the auto anvil, you can get an unbreaking book. You could take one of the unbreaking books and enchant it with it, and then get your unbreaking. It doesn't seem to. I haven't tried it on another sword, but I tried adding repair to this sword, and it would let me do it. I don't know if I have too many enchants on it, or if what the problem is. So I mean, the combination of that one, and then now of course there's the auto or the advanced enchanting. I wonder if I could do it that way. You know what? Let me go set up an enchanting room. I need to make some bookcases and stuff. Let me go set that up, and when we come back, we'll see if that works. If we can add it that way. Be right back. Okay. I put together a little enchanting room here. This is the advanced enchanting table. It can also be a normal vanilla enchanting table, but this is what the advanced enchanting table looks like. All I can say is I can see why they kind of disabled this mod by default. You know, this is kind of cheaty McCheaty, but wow, man, you add that advanced enchanting table. You know, with Darkcraft and the Mine Factory table, you know, I mean, it's pretty cheaty McCheaty already, but man, boy, you add this little sucker to it, and wow. What you can do is you take your whatever you want to enchant, you put it in here, and it actually shows you the enchants that you can put on it. Now, there's some of these that I had no idea what they were, so I went and looked them up. Of course, you know the normal ones. Then you get down here and you get freezing, soulbringer, vampirism, and ashes. Freezing's like a slow. Fire will negate that. So if you were to hit them with freezing and then hit them with fire, then they would it would take off that freezing. Soulbringer is a enchant that if you're fighting undead, I guess like skeletons and zombies, then there's a chance that they'll become an ally for a little bit. Vampirism, of course, I think that's almost self-explanatory. You know, you get health from when you kill something. And then ashes, this one, if your tool breaks, it will use up the enchant and possibly 2 other enchants on the tool if it breaks. So I guess if it's like just a really expensive tool, instead of it breaking, you could put that on there. I don't know how effective that is, but that's what ashes is. Now another thing, and I didn't think you could do the Tinker's Construct tools at all, but you can. You can come in here and see what you can put on here, and then enchant these too. Now, if you see up at the top there, if you didn't put the enchant on, so if you use the automatic anvil, you can't remove those enchants with this. But like if you were to put it on there, because I found with my force pickaxe, this thing is too damn fast. I mean, it with speed 4 and efficiency 5 on here, it is so fast, it's ridiculous. I mean, I can't just use it if I want to mine a single block. It just tears it up. So I said, okay, well let me take off that efficiency, and it won't let me. So I'm gonna end up. That's why I have this pickaxe again, because but I did add up the fortune, and I put unbreaking on it. So I need to make a Manalian one, and I have the stuff for it. I just haven't done it yet. Bows also. This is a force bow that I enchanted completely with the table here. I didn't use the force infuser at all, and it was like 1 level for each one of those enchants, and I'm not even kidding. I mean, it's just 1 level. That's it. And it's got Infinity, Flame 1, Punch 2, Repair 2, and Power 5. But I think the Blood Wood bow actually does more damage. Believe it or not. There is no repair, I don't think, that you can put on these, though. You only seem to be able to put repair on the Force or the Thaumcraft stuff. It doesn't seem to show up under like the Like if the diamond sword, it doesn't show up. It's not in there, but I think it would show up. Well, it doesn't show up on this one. I think it's because this one has unbreaking on it. You can't have unbreaking and repair, from what I can see. So yeah, that might be just a little cheaty McCheaty. I don't know. I mean, I like it because I always hated this. I always hated the randomness of that. This is kind of cool. I guess it's not too bad. I think when you, by itself, I don't think it's too bad. I mean, it's your levels. I mean, it's not like you don't actually have the levels. I mean, if you have the levels to enchant, well, you know, at least you know what you're getting. You're not just constantly doing the mini game of trying to get experience. So that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I think the combination of the Force Infuser plus the Auto Anvil is pretty good on its own. You really don't need this too much. I mean, with the Mine Factory Reloaded, you know, you have pretty much unlimited experience right here. Because one of the things you can do is you can make these bottle of enchants. You just, you know, you take a bottle out of there and you just slap it in there, and it fills it up with levels, pretty much. It's not too slow. I think you can do like a stack at a time, probably. I haven't tried it, but I mean, it's only one level for 30 levels of experience. What would happen if I put this all the way down on 1? Let's go all the way down to 1, see what happens with just one bottle here. And we'll be right back. Well, that's what happens when you got family and all decides to come home at one time. Well, what I figured out is it doesn't matter what level you put this on. You put a bottle in here, you get a bottle of enchanting. That's one level, regardless. It takes the same amount of time, whether it's level 30 or level 1. It doesn't make a difference. It's a really easy way to get yourself some bottled experience if you need it for whatever reason. So I think what we've kind of figured out today is that the combination of Darkcraft, Mine Factory with the enchanting books and the Auto Anvil, and if you have the advanced enchanting mod added in, you can do some pretty neat stuff. I mean, you can repair your equipment with this thing also. I don't know if I showed that before. You can put in you got enchant and repair. So it's kind of nice for these the Tinker's Construct stuff, because normally you'd have to put them in that table and use materials, but with this it's just experience level, so that's pretty cool. So enchanting for this pack is pretty tight. There's a lot of different options, a lot of ways to get the equipment that you need, and not even the machine stuff, just you know, just the pickaxes, shovels, stuff like that. So, well, I appreciate everybody coming by. Hope you enjoy yourself. Have a good weekend, and I will see y'all next time. See y'all later.